Let's talk about Maya. Her story isn't one you'll see on the cover of some glossy magazine. You won't see her on a super yacht, but her story is one of the most powerful I've ever heard. Maya worked as a server at a busy little diner in Austin, Texas. She was amazing at her job. She remembered everyone's name and their favorite order. She worked double shifts, her feet ached, and her bank account was always hovering just above zero. She dreamed of opening a small community art studio for kids, a place where they could get messy and creative without judgment. But that dream felt a million miles away, tucked behind a mountain of bills and a paycheck that vanished the moment it arrived. So when we talk about wealth, what are we really talking about? Let's get one thing straight. This is not just about having $1 bajillion in the bank. It's not about designer clothes or fancy cars. If that's your jam, no judgment here. But for most of us, true wealth is something deeper. It's about having options. It's about having choices. It's about freedom. Wealth is the ability to wake up in the morning and decide how you want to spend your day. It's the power to say yes to the things that light you up and no to the things that drain your soul. That, my friend, is the ultimate luxury. Think about it. What does freedom mean to you? For Maya, it was the freedom to open her art studio. Okay, you're ready to redefine wealth. You're ready for freedom. It's like standing at the bottom of a huge mountain. You don't climb a mountain in one giant leap. You climb it one step at a time. There are 3 core steps that will get you moving. I call it the 3-step Tango to financial clarity. Simple, actionable, it works. This isn't about deprivation or complex spreadsheets. It's about awareness. It's about intention. It's about becoming the boss of your money. The first step is to pay yourself first. The second step is to create a simple spending plan, a budget, reframed. The third and final step is to put your money to work. Let's dive into the most important rule of personal finance. It's so simple yet so profound. Pay yourself. First, what does this actually mean? It means as soon as you get paid, before anything else, move a set amount into a separate savings or investment account. This is not the money left over at the end of the month. This is the first bill you pay. You are treating your future self as your most important creditor. This single habit separates people who build wealth from those who live paycheck to paycheck. Most people do the exact opposite. They get paid. Rent, car payment, credit card bills, groceries, go out to eat, shop a little. Okay, let's talk about the dreaded B word, budget. For so many people, it feels like a straitjacket. It sounds like deprivation, restriction, no fun. But reframe this. A budget is not a cage, it's a launchpad. Not about limiting your life, about funding your dreams. A tool for conscious spending. It gives you a clear picture of where money goes. Here's a simple way to start. No fancy software needed. Grab a notebook or a simple app. For 1 month, track every dollar, every coffee, every subscription. You're paying yourself first. You've created a spending plan. Now you have this growing pile of money in your savings account. What do you do with it? You give it a job. A really, really good job. The job of making more money. This is called investing. It's the single most powerful engine for wealth creation for regular people. It gets your money to work for you around the clock, sleeping on vacation, busy living life. It's the magic of compound growth, not just for the super rich. Let's break it down. Savings accounts earn almost nothing. Inflation can make cash lose value. Investing means buying a tiny piece of a business. A stock or a collection like a mutual fund or an ETF. Financial freedom isn't built overnight. It's not the result of one big heroic action. It's the cumulative effect of hundreds of small, seemingly insignificant choices you make every single day. It's the magic of habits. Think about it. The person who is physically fit isn't the one who goes to the gym for 10 hours one day a year. It's the one who goes for 30 minutes, a few times a week, consistently. The same exact principle applies to your financial health. Your daily money habits will determine your financial future, period. Let me tell you about Javier. His weakness, the daily $7 fancy latte, the $15 gourmet sandwich for lunch. But when he did the math, he was spending over $400 a month on just coffee and lunch. He started brewing his own delicious coffee at home and packing his lunch 4 days a week. He started investing it automatically into an index fund. After 10 years, that simple habit grew into a portfolio worth over $60,000. After 20 years, it was worth well over $200,000. So why are we doing all this? Why are we paying ourselves first? Why are we tracking our spending? Why are we learning about index funds? Is it just to see a number get bigger in an account? No, absolutely not. The entire point of this journey is to unlock your purpose. Money is just a tool. It's the fuel, but it's not the destination. Let's go back to Maya, the waitress with the dream of an art studio. As her savings grew, something else grew too, her belief in herself. She started small. Only 5 kids showed up, but it was a start. She saw their faces light up as they painted. That feeling became her why. It was the fuel that kept her going. She quit her full-time waitressing job and started working part-time. Her dream was no longer just a label on a jar. Yes, right now. If you've made it this far, I know what you might be thinking. This is great for Maya, Javier, Marie, but my situation is different. I have too much debt. I don't make enough money. I'm too old. It's too late. I'm here to tell you, those are just stories. They are limitations you've placed on yourself, but they are not the truth. The truth is, your past does not define your future. Your current circumstances do not determine your potential. The only thing that matters is the choice you make in this very moment. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to start. The journey from paycheck to purpose begins with a single step. Can you identify one small, mindless expense you can cut this week? Can you open a high-yield savings account online right now? Can you set up an automatic transfer for just $5 from your next paycheck? Yes. Yes, you can. The power you hold in this moment is immense.